Rural development in arid and semi-arid parts of Kenya and the wider Horn of Africa faces significant challenge in sustaining livestock output to meet the growing demand. The region is affected by chronic drought and water scarcity, which are exacerbated by climate change. These conditions have severe consequences, including deep food insecurity, acute malnutrition, livestock deaths, and displacement of communities in search of water and pasture.
Due to changes in climate, we are seeing long, abnormally long dry seasons and very short period of floody rainfall and poor distribution, unlike what we have experienced years before. Like, for example, the last rain season was poorly distributed, and between 2020 and 2022 we had a very long dry season, and the distribution of rainfall across the landscape is not uniform. And even now, this is normally a time of plenty in terms of pasture coverage in Magadi, Shompole, and in the Magadi area. But this time around, we have areas that hardly received any rainfall, and it's already dry, unlike in other years where between April and July is usually a season of plenty. But this time around, it's different.
In the arid and semi-arid areas, livestock rearing is, in most cases, the only economic activity of the pastoral communities. The search of pasture and water for animals is key for the community. In Shompole, in Kajiado County, this is the norm. Communities here faced many challenges for a long time.
Climate change. Zamani ilikuwa inanyesha, siku hizi hainyeshi. Mvua saa ingine inakaa haikuji. Tunajaribu kungoja haikuji. 3 years now. Kiangazi tupo. Memaliza ng'ombe, mbuzi. Lakini last year sisi kidogo tulipata na tukahamiwa. Watu kutoka Narok walikuja hapa kutoka Tanzania, watu wa Tanzania, Sale, community nyingine wanajiita Kisongo, watu kutoka Loitoktok walikuja mpaka hapa, watu kutoka Kiseria, ndiyo sehemu ya Kekonyoki, kutoka Kajiado, wote walikuwa hapa. Kwa sababu kidogo sisi tumemanage land kidogo kwa sababu ya conservancy.
Over the years, this dry region of Shompole in Kajiado County was being consumed by the desert. Overgrazing, deforestation, and low rainfalls were taking its toll, and the small seasonal rivers that ran through the region were dry most of the year. They needed to either make plans to move and let the creeping desert take over their homes and farms, or start making some drastic changes to the stewardship of their lands.
You can imagine livestock traveling for about, or trekking for about 15 kilometers to get water and traveling back home. That is 30 kilometers of wasted energy, trampled landscape. But now we've taken water to the points where livestock access water within the shortest possible distance, and they're able to graze and rest and don't trample on the grass. I think that helps a lot of weight gain by the livestock.
Waterpans, which are small reservoirs created by excavating open ground to collect and store surface runoff from uncultivated grounds, were constructed to reserve rainwater for the community animals.
I think having water available for livestock within a short distance helps them to regain weight and lose in a much slower pace than they would have done so.
Iko conflict kubwa sana. kwa sababu wanyama wako pale, na pale ni conservation, pale ni forest, na pale ndio nyasi iko. So sisi wote tunaenda huko, na hakuna wanyama wa pori, hakuna mahali wataenda. So wana conflict. Kuna simba wanakula ng'ombe, kuna hii inaitwa fisi wanamaliza mbuzi na ng'ombe, na pia kuna giraffe kuna elephants, buffaloes, na ziko dangerous kwa watu, utahamia watu. So lakini kwa saizi at least iko nafuu, sababu tunaacha au kule kwa muda.
Unfortunately, the introduction of current green revolution technology, such as conventional irrigation systems, has not given a sustainable answer in these places. Residents in these areas have had to work hard to find their means of survival. Women were no exception.
There was water shortage in this area, but through Soralo and Just Dig It, they came to our aid by digging us a water dam. We are using that dam as our source of water. We used to go very far to look for water at a place called Enkarengiro.
Inland iko very dry. Bila maji hatungeishi hapa. Na tuko na pipeline kidogo ambaye is not very sustainable. Kwa hivyo haiwezi tosha watu na ng'ombe ama na mbuzi.
More than 60% of sub-Saharan Africa's territory in these dry and semi-arid areas, and the majority of the people who live there practice pastoralism. These places are characterized by poor and inconsistent rainfall for infinite supplies of water, the main source of which being seasonal rivers. To reduce the biting effect of water scarcity, stakeholders came in handy.
Just Dig It have a partnership that is mutually reinforcing and enduring. Their mission is to cool down the earth by restoring degraded rangelands. And Soralo is a pastoralist NGO that is predicated on supporting healthy, connected rangelands. And this restoration helps our communities to avail grass, pasture and water and well-managed reserves for our people. So in our working together, we find working that is quite mutually reinforcing and beneficial to all parties. We have the scientific knowledge generated through our research and generated from the skills and the expertise of Just Dig It, and then we merge together and the community, and we create a tripartite partnership that is healthy and trying to answer the challenges of everyday life.
Ecological challenges in the regions like these have disrupted livelihoods, causing drought, crop failures, livestock deaths, and loss of human lives. These challenges threaten the stability and existence of communities, making their long-held systems vulnerable. The South Rift region in Kenya experiences dry weather conditions. It is this drier part of the county that Soralo, with the support from Just Dig It, is working with communities to uplift their livelihoods.
So we normally work with organizations that are already based on the ground and they already have a relationship with the community. And the purpose that we do this is because in the next 10 years, Just Dig It will not be here. Probably will be somewhere else. So what will happen with the people and the communities around here? So the purpose of this partner organization being on the ground is because they are here for a very long time and they've been working with the community. So even after us, they have the technology, they have the techniques, they have the knowledge, so they can continue working with the community, and that is why you see our projects become sustainable for a very long time.
With these innovations and interventions and their relevance to the pastoralist community, there is hope that more pastoralists will reap the benefits that come with rainwater harvesting.
Yambo shula, kumara ganai laga.